Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. So if you are wondering what is happening right now with the price action of Bitcoin and also what could be playing out next, then you should definitely watch this video, because in this video I'm going to show you with different scenarios why the price right now, even though we are seeing some sort of a weakness, this could still be absolutely normal and price could surprise many of us. Because if you look at this price structure here in a daily time frame, yesterday I showed you this one scenario from the past Bitcoin price action, right? And the current Bitcoin price movement, because we saw in the past Bitcoin price action, whenever the support from this rising trend line got broken, the price started this new downtrend. And right now, if you look at this price structure, you can see a pretty similar scenario also unfolding. I mean, support, and again, the same rising trend line is acting as a support. If you want to add another scenario here, no problem. You can also look this more as a rising wedge type of scenario, which is a bearish scenario, right? And in this case, you can also see this as a rising wedge. But how high is the probability of price to also start this downtrend, just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, as soon as we break the support from this rising trend line? I showed you on my yesterday video with different example. Even though the price of Bitcoin right now is showing some sort of a weakness, we are aware any sort of a pullback, we do have some strong line of support lying around this area, because we are aware the Williams alligator indicator is also one strong line of support. What we can see right now, this Williams alligator indicator is acting as a support, and also the moving averages, because this 20 exponential moving average has been a very strong line of support. And after finding support at this 20 exponential, we saw a really nice bounce here in the price action of Bitcoin. So that's why if we do see any sort of a pullback around this 46,000 area, we do have some strong line of support lying around for Bitcoin. Not just only because of this moving averages, Williams alligator indicator, or even this rising wedge, but also from this CPR indicator. And also, guys, let me make you aware, Phemex has increased the deposit bonus up to $2,000, an additional $100 for our community members. So the total of $2,100 is up for grab. You only have 2 weeks times to register for this bonus and deposit. And also this bonus applies not only to new users but also to the existing users. You just have to follow this 3 simple steps, which is not going to take you longer than a minute of your time, guys. You will find the registration link in the description down below. This here is a great opportunity, so definitely try grabbing it. So now let's switch into our chart. According to the CPI indicator, you can see the price right now, if we do see any sort of a pullback, this monthly R1 line, right, which previously acted as a resistance, could be actually acting as a strong line of support in case we see another pullback around this monthly R1 line. And this monthly R1 line is lying around $46,168. So any sort of a price pullback right now around this 46,000 range, we do have some strong line of support lying around from monthly CPI lines and also the indicators, the 20 exponential moving average and Williams alligator indicator. So we should not forget that unless the support lines are not being broken, we are still expecting the price of Bitcoin to show more of a range bound type of price movement, because we were always clear that we were not expecting a price movement to happen here in this manner. More of a range bound type of scenario and price slowly heading to the upside, and I've always been very clear on that. And also, today is 25th of August and the month is about to end. So let's say if this was the top, right, this price range around 50,600 was the top, and the lowest for this month was 37,200. This was the lowest, this was the highest. And if we say until the month ends, right, the price of Bitcoin is going to see some more pullback, let's say up around this 46,000 price range, and we are going to find support above it. If the monthly is going to close above 46,000, then the next month CPI is going to be another ascending CPI, and this ascending CPI will indicate now we could be starting this new trend, because in the past Bitcoin price action, you can see whenever the price of Bitcoin has started this uptrend, the CPI line was also more of a ascending CPI, and it acted as a strong line of support. And in the downtrend, the same CPI line, right, same CPI line is going to act as a resistance, right? You can see resistance, again a pullback. So now here also resistance. And now since we are starting this new ascending CPR, so that's why if the monthly is going to close around this 46,000 range, the next month CPI is also going to be an ascending CPI, indicating this trend here is more likely to continue here in this manner, forming this ascending CPI lines. And if you look at this price structure here in a smaller time frame, you can see now this here is price action Bitcoin in a 4-hour time frame. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to simply add this rising trend line type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin, because we are aware this ascending channel, the lower line is acting as a support. So whenever we have seen a price pullback towards the lower line area of this ascending channel, right, what has happened here? You can see, guys, the price was following this falling trend line, right? This falling trend line was acting as a support, and around this area the price was also heading towards the lower line area of this ascending channel. Here you can see pretty similar scenario. This falling trend line was actually acting as a support and also showing us the possible trend direction, which was towards the lower line area of this ascending channel. And now if we look at this, this could be another scenario just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, indicating in case we are going to see some more pullback, then this lower line is where we might be getting gravitated, and after that we could see another bounce here to the upside, because every time when the price ended this downtrend, right, after reaching the support from this ascending channel, we had a really nice bounce after that. You can see another scenario. So that's why, guys, if we are also going to find a proper support around this area, then just like in the past Bitcoin price action, we could still see another movement playing out, and this whole scenario is still a higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern, even if the price is coming around this 46,000 price range, guys. So don't forget that, right? And if you would look at this in a bit different way, I mean, if you switch this time frame into hourly time frame, you can see here the price movement what we are witnessing. If you take the Fibonacci line from this swing low till this swing high, right now this retracement, where did it end it? Exactly after reaching the 0.5 Fibonacci line. 47,273 was a strong line of support. So now if this trend, right, is going to show any sort of a movement, then we have to break here in a hourly time frame this lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern type of scenario, because if you want to add descending channel here, you can see this is more of a lower lows, lower highs continuation pattern. And in the past Bitcoin price action, we saw similar scenario playing plenty of time. I mean, if we look at this one more time, lower highs, lower low continuation pattern, right? And also if we look at this past Bitcoin price action, you can see another similar scenario. I mean, lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern. You can see that here, right? Lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern. But when did we trigger this move here to the upside? As soon as we broke the previous high structure. And if you go back here from the past Bitcoin price action, you can see similar scenario, right? More often descending channel, lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern. But once the price started making higher highs, higher lows, we also started this new trend here to the upside. So here, similar scenario, right? And now if this is also going to play out just like here from the past Bitcoin price action, then this lower highs, lower lows scenario must be broken. So that's why what we want the price of Bitcoin right now is to break the previous high in hourly time frame, and that is around 48,600 price area. So if we do manage to somehow come across this area and break this previous high structure, then we could be again starting this new move here to the upside. In case of pullback, then we are aware around this monthly R1 line, which is lying around 46,000, and also here from this moving averages, Williams alligator indicator, this rising trend line, we do have some strong line of support lying around this 46,000 range as well. So that's why, guys, until this important line of resistance and support are not going to get broken, we should still be fine, even if we are going to see some sort of a pullback playing out for Bitcoin. So please keep this in mind. So guys, these are some of the scenarios I see right now looking at the price action of Bitcoin. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.